always, I like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha HaKodash. Double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and salutations to you, hopeful elect Akim, that puts the word of Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai in spirit and in truth. All right, coming back at you with another lesson. And this is a little something that I've seen here on YouTube from Danny Haipong, if I'm pronouncing that correctly, which is, this individual here. Well, he's doing what's the word? Just pretty much I don't want to say I don't want to say a podcast, but I say a meeting of the minds, with this individual here, Ray McGovern, which is a former CIA intel analyst, and Scott Ritter, which he was in the military, and I think he said that he was a weapons inspection specialist or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. But anyways, there's something that this man here mentions that brought some scriptures to mind. All right, and all the tension that's being heightened, in the Middle East, with these Arab countries warring against the state of Israel, I'll say, is leading to World War III, in particular, thermonuclear missiles being sent off, being let go, being shot, which is going to be devastating in according to prophecy, is going to amount to America being completely destroyed. All right. And these individuals, knowing war to a certain degree, don't want to see that happen. All right. So they're trying to avert that from happening. And you can hear the concern in this Edomite's voice, man. All right. So no matter what these Edomites try to do, nothing is going to pan out the way they will hope, because it's prophesied for this place to be destroyed. All right. So listen to, what this Edomite says.
Danny and Ray for helping empower people with knowledge and information.
I've never faced.
All right, here we go.
Thanks.
Empower people with knowledge and information.
Thanks. And let me just say that I've never faced a more painful decision. And all the things that we talked about tonight are uppermost in my mind, except for two other things. And that is that Rita and I have 5 children and 10 grandchildren. We would like them to have a future where the air that they breathe is pure enough, where the water they can drink.
Yeah.
That's one thing. The other thing is that I'd like them to look.
So after you devils destroy the air, pollute the water, all right, pollute the earth, okay, with all your technology, and now you're concerned about leaving a pristine inheritance to your grandchildren and your children. Get the hell out of here, man. Get the hell out of here. You damn Edomites, man.
Forward to a future. The other thing is that I'd like them to look forward to a future where people care about their neighbor.
Esau has no love for nobody, man. Okay, have love for their neighbor, but you came over here and slaughtered the Native Americans, all right, the tribe of Gad, the tribe of Reuben. You committed genocide on them, all right. What them Palestinians is going through is nothing compared to what Jake went through. All right, nothing compared to what Jake went through. But now these devils want sympathy. All right, that's why the scriptures say, roughly paraphrasing, that when he ceases spoil, he's gonna be spoiled. Now these Edomites is looking for sympathy and looking for everybody to be one and band together and so on and so forth. And you know, but they totally disregard the fact that they're reaping what they sowed. All right.
But people care about others. Sort of a moral
And Esau don't care about nobody but his goddamn self.
imperative. And I come out of a Judeo, sort of their neighbor, or future, where people care about their neighbor, where people care about others. Sort of a moral imperative. And
Esau does nothing righteous in the regard of morals. All right. This Esau just get in front of the camera and just say what is pleasing to the ear, what he assumes is pleasing to the ear. Okay, but meanwhile their actions can be completely different, which is what they've presented to the planet for so long.
I come out of a Judeo-Christian,
and there's more stupidity that this Edomite talks about, but that'll serve the purpose. So let's get Psalm 49 and 11. It says, "Their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and their dwelling places to all generations. They call their lands after their own names." All right. So, in this Edomite's mind, he's thinking that his children and their grandchildren, are gonna be able to grow old, and those grandchildren that he has is gonna have children, and they're gonna have grandchildren. He assumes that there's hope that pretty much his line will continue if certain crises are avoided. All right, World War III. If World War III is avoided, the use of nuclear weapons is avoided. Esau, has that in high hopes because he wants to, pretty much come back through the process of reincarnation, even though he might not even know, but he wants to come back through the process of reincarnation and receive his blessing. The land they stole, the wealth they've accumulated, all right, which they've got it all through thievery. They want to keep that in the family so that way when they come back, they got some type of inheritance to have to play with, so to say. Okay, so that's not gonna happen, man. Esau is gonna be destroyed. All right, the Edomite here in Babylon is gonna perish with everything they've taken. Okay, everything they've taken is gonna be destroyed in fire. Okay. Now, right along with his children, all right, and his grandchildren and his great grandchildren. All right, every Edomite that's left on American soil when those missiles go off, they going up in flames. All right. Job 27:13. This is the portion of a. Let me see. Hold on. Okay. Yeah. This is the portion, Job 27:13. It says, "This is the portion of a wicked man with the Most High, and the heritage of oppressors, which they shall receive of the Almighty." All right. So, Esau being the wicked, according to the scriptures, this is what he's gonna receive. Okay. They have a heritage of oppressing the earth. That's Esau's heritage is to go about oppressing, the darker the nations. You know, and proof of that is the fact that in order to be a pilot, you gotta speak English. You know, that's oppression. Okay, and they do it through their various laws that they you know prescribe in the earth. All right. It says which they shall receive of the Almighty. So this is what Esau is gonna get. You thinking that you're gonna leave a heirloom and a will and possessions down to your children and great grandchildren and so on and so forth. But no, the Lord said, I got something better for you. All right. And this is what it is. Verse 14. If his children be multiplied, it is for the sword, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. All right. So Esau, his children, already they're suffering from a lack of births. Okay. The what's it called? It's a term they use for birth to death ratio or something like that. I can't remember. But the amount of children that they're having is nothing compared to what it used to be. You know, Edomites aren't having children like that. And the ones that they are having is gonna be left for the sword, man. Whether that sword is martial law, them getting caught up in martial law, them suffering famine, suffering some crazy disease, wintertime hit and baby freeze to death, or these natural disasters. Look at what happened in North Carolina, Tennessee and Florida just last month or earlier this month with the hurricanes. All right, with the those hurricanes that came through and just was pelting the southeast of Babylon. I'm quite sure there's babies that got caught up in that ended up drowning or getting swept away or blew away. All right, so ultimately though, those thermonuclear missiles when they hit, all right, every Edomite child is going back to the ether. Okay, that's on American soil. They're going back to the ether. Express trip back to the spirit world via fire. Okay, it says, and his offspring shall not be satisfied with bread. All right, because according to Esdras, you're gonna have cannibalism going on. All these Edomites that think they are secure, going up into the mountains, they got doomsday bunkers and they got it stocked with all kind of food and whatnot. Hey, the Lord is going to disrupt all those plans. Okay, to where those the offspring ain't gonna be satisfied with bread. The provision that you thought that you had stored away for a rainy day. The Lord ain't gonna allow a lot of Edomites to even get to that. Okay. It says, those that remain of him shall be buried in death, and his widow shall not weep. Okay. Though he heap up silver and as the dust, and prepare raiment as the clay, he may prepare it, but the just shall put it on, and the innocent shall divide the silver. Okay. So Esau's widows, they want Jake anyways, man. They want Jake anyways. I'll just say that. All right. Psalm 21:8, it says, thine hand shall find out all thine enemies. Thy right hand shall find out those that hate thee. All right. And through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, okay, the men of the Lord have been blessed to understand that Esau hates the Heavenly Father. All right. When you look at these individuals, kill Gates, using some slang. All right, kill gates of hell. As the beloved elder brother Yashawamba would say. Or or who else? Elon Muskie. All right, you look at the things that that they do, the so called inventions that they come up with, and you know, you can see, clear as day that they hate the Heavenly Father. They're trying to restructure the structure that the Most High created. All right, if you even think you can do that, you hate the Heavenly Father. All right, and the prophets, all right, through the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai, has found that out. Found that out. All right, that Esau hates the Heavenly Father. All right. Thou shalt make, and giving credit to Yahweh Shai, because him, being crucified on that cross is what allowed us to even be in this position, to be blessed enough to understand, what it is that we read, all right, and being able to apply, you know, what the scriptures say to our day to day lives, in in function and operate, and break the scriptures down, okay, and we know who Esau is, and so on and so forth. So Yahweh Shai, he revealed who the devil was. All right, and likewise, we do the same. Okay. Verse 10, it says, actually, let me see, let me read 20, verse 9 again. Excuse me. Thou shalt make them as a fiery oven in the time of thine anger. The Lord Yahweh shall swallow them up in his wrath, and the fire shall devour them. Okay. So the Lord is going to set on fire all those that hate him, whether it's Esau or 2/3. Okay, because you got a lot of 2/3 that hate the Heavenly Father, but off top we know that Esau does. By default, he can't help it. Okay, it says, their fruit shalt thou destroy from the earth, and their seed from among the children of men. All right, so Esau's seed, after he serves his 1,000 years of punishment, ain't gonna be found in the earth. All right, that seed, that evil, wicked seed, is gonna be uprooted from the planet. All right, for they intended evil against thee; they imagined a mischievous device, which they are not able to perform. Their so-called New World Order. That's something that they conceived, and thought that they would be able to bring to pass in the earth, through these wicked, evil practices. And the Lord is showing them that he's disrupting their plans, man. He's showing them that it's not going to work. Okay? So we praise Yahweh Shem Shai, Ba'ashem Kadash, for that. All right? Therefore shalt thou make them turn their back, when thou shalt make ready thine arrows upon thy strings against the face of them. All right, so those arrows that's being made ready upon thy strings is going into the intercontinental ballistic missiles that's going to be used, to destroy certain parts of the earth. All right, and when you look at all these war exercises that's taking place between nations, all right, you got Russia and North Korea linking up. You got, as Apostle Tohar did a video on yesterday or the day before, I can't remember, but it was going into Iran and Iraq, linking up. Okay, that's those arrows being made ready. All right, it says, "Be thou exalted," verse 13. "Be thou exalted, Yahweh, in thine own strength. So will we sing and praise thy power." All right, so the Heavenly Father, through his own strength, is going to be exalted. All right, not the strength of Esau, because Esau, his strength is carnal. All right, so he thinks he's in control what he's doing, by his strength, by his might, so on and so forth. He thinks that, he's accomplishing what he's accomplishing because he's so great. All right. When really it's the Heavenly Father that's the control. All right, as the scriptures say, uh, the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men. Okay, so the Most High is the one calling the shots and orchestrating all these things. All right, just to pull the plug on Esau and show that it's not him in control. And through his own might, hey, the Lord is gonna get the victory. The Israelites is gonna have the last laugh ultimately. Okay. Isaiah 14:21, it says, "Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the face of the world with cities." All right. So the Most High is not gonna allow Esau to go and commit genocide and colonize the planet. All right, gentrify, the planet Earth via his terrorism. The Lord's not going to allow that to happen. All right, he said, "Prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers." So the things that Esau has done in the past has to be paid for in these times. Okay. Verse 22, "For I will rise up against them, saith the Lord Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name and remnant and son and nephew, saith the Lord. I will also make it a possession for the bittern and pools of water, and will sweep it with the besom of destruction, saith the Lord of hosts." All right, saith Yahweh of hosts, Yahweh of armies. So that nuclear destruction is gonna sweep away all hope, all existing Edomites here in Babylon the Great. Like I said earlier, when the missiles hit, every Edomite on the shores of America, on the day of the Lord, is gonna go back to the ether, man, according to prophecy. All right, so as this individual was saying, he pretty much going into his grandchildren, his children, and generations, and wants a place for them to live and be cordial, or be a neighbor, and just all this BS that Esau is hoping and wishing for. It's not gonna come to pass, man. All right, so just get ready for slavery. If you're an Edomite, get ready for World War III. Get ready to be drafted. Get ready for, all kind of hell, man. All right, but nothing good is gonna come for Esau. There's nothing good promised for Esau. All right. So Lord willing, that was edifying. Till next time, shalom.